Last May, we conducted a workshop on machine learning in a French high school. I would like to read you how 3 students initially defined AI during this workshop. Artificial intelligence is an autonomous and discrete technology allowing to replace some human activities. It brings advantages like Elon Musk with his electric car, which allows to improve road safety and to pollute less, but also disadvantages, like in agriculture, which causes the loss of jobs. There would be a lot to discuss about this definition, such as the fields or the personalities they associated with AI, but I would like to highlight 2 aspects mentioned by those students. First, the discretion. For them, AI is discrete, out of sight. Second, the autonomy. AI is not an activity in which they believe they could be involved, but rather be replaced. They are highly aware of the potential impact AI could have on society. It is true that AI, and in particular machine learning, is now embedded in many systems and can perform many complex tasks, such as identifying features in an image or generating trajectories for a robotic arm. However, end users, and especially the general public, like those high school students, have usually no control on how these models are trained. In this work, conducted with Baptiste Caramio, Jules Françoise, Frédéric Bevilacqua, and Wendy Mackay, we are interested in the way novices handle learning algorithms, what they understand from their behavior, and what strategy they use to make it work. This work originated from our collaboration with the association TRACE, a think and do non-profit group interested in science dissemination. They invited us in 3 workshops, one in Normandy, one on the Twitch platform, and one in a high school in Clichy, a commune in the northwestern suburbs of Paris. In all of these workshops, we propose the participants to teach a machine using sketches they drew themselves. For this purpose, we developed Marcel Sketch, a web-based sketch recognition application using deep neural network that people can train incrementally with their own drawings. We developed this application with Marcel, a toolkit for designing and composing human-machine learning interactions. This research falls within the machine teaching approach. Rather than focusing on the learning algorithm, machine teaching focuses on the human teachers by designing meaningful interactions to empower users in editing the data, training, or evaluating the model. This approach has already been used among children, athletes, or musicians, among others, to foster their understanding of this technology. Our work considers more idiosyncratic data that users can generate and curate incrementally. We also use deep neural networks that are able to learn rich and expressive data representation. After the second workshop on Twitch, we conducted a remote individual study using a Think-Aloud protocol. Participants had to use Marcel Sketch to teach a classifier from scratch with drawings. We recruited 12 non-experts among the workshop participants and in the university. We conducted both quantitative and qualitative analysis, and here is our results. First, participants adopted very heterogeneous teaching strategies in terms of training size, variability, and sequencing. With no surprise, more variable training sets tend to favor better generalization performance. The participant 12 obtained the best performance. These participants not only gave the most images and the most variable ones, but also elicited a precise training policy, kept during the whole session. This participant avoided training instances that were already confidently recognized. The effect of order in which sketches are given also have an important role in incremental teaching, especially at early stages of the teaching. On this graph, the upper line represents the classes trained by participant 7. The line below represents the class predicted on final images. So this participant gave 9 images of the same class at the very beginning, and then the classifier mostly predicted the same class all over the rest of the session. This effect is caused by the fact that the classifier is blocked in a local optimum of the gradient optimization, and participants were confused. Our questionnaire also showed that participants became aware of the importance of order in which the sketches are provided to the system. We found that participants made hypotheses about the model invariances and conducted investigations. Investigations on execution and geometrical operation resulted in more convincing insights about the inner working of the classifier. Finally, we identified 4 properties of neural network classifiers that led to almost 30% of the participants' confusions. Among those, optimization inertia created confusing situations in which the class predicted on a sketch was incorrect, even though the sketch was just shown to the classifier. Our results led to several implications for designing interactive machine learning systems dedicated to the general public. First, we should guide users to build meaningful teaching curricula. If you want a novice user to train an accurate classifier, the early part of the teaching is very important, and effort should be placed to guide them toward a more balanced data across classes. Second, assist data augmentation. Participants spend a lot of time investigating assumptions about the system by introducing variations, mostly with geometrical transformations. If performance is of main interest, you could help novice users to augment data by providing tools to easily transform existing inputs without having to generate them from scratch. And leaving the choice of the type of transformation is very important to foster users' understanding through investigations. Finally, it is important to show the updates of the optimization over the entire training set to show the examples on which the model improves or regresses. Visualization of the model uncertainty over the images could be helpful to achieve this goal. We explore the way people teach learning algorithms, what strategies they use to make it work, and what do they understand from their behavior. We first explore novices' teaching strategies and how it affects performance. We also highlighted how participants investigate the model behavior on the image features and how they became aware of the order in which the data are trained. Finally, we showed how 4 properties of neural network trigger confusions. How novices teach machines can result in new ways to think about the design of interactive machine learning systems. We believe our approach contributes to this endeavor and more generally promotes a human-centered approach of machine learning. Thank you.